Alright friends, so I want to make this quick video here. We're really going to get into the magic of WordPress in the next video because we're going to talk about plugins and what plugins to install, how to install them, and then I'm going to take it to the next level and show you how to configure those plugins. But really the way WordPress works and the reason it's so awesome is that in the last video we created our theme. Okay, so we downloaded that theme and uploaded it to our site. So that pretty much handles all the HTML stuff, all the static page action. So you don't have to know any coding, you don't have to go in and know how to design a page or a website. So WordPress basically cut out the web designer for this site. So we don't have to hire anybody to do that, we don't have to learn. In the next video we're going to talk about plugins. And what plugins do is actually make your site work. Okay, so they're the cool little gadgets and widgets and things you add to your site to make it dynamic. Okay, that would usually take a programmer to know how to do that. That's a limited skill. A lot of people have to outsource their programming overseas. We don't have to do that. Not with this site because we've got the HTML handled and we're going to have the programming handled. But in this video, there's a couple things I want you to do to your site that are just going to make it a lot more optimized. You're going to have a way better chance of ranking in the search engines and making money if you do these two steps first before we get into the plugins. So that's why I wanted to make this a separate video. But the first thing you need to do is you need to change your permalinks. Okay, so you need to change the way your site actually looks when people find it in Google. So the way you do that is you go to settings, you go to permalinks. Alright, so here's the default. It's going to be HTTP fasttrafficfortune.com. Cool, right? No, that looks stupid. Alright, so we don't want that. We want an actual cool permalink that uses the name of our post. Okay, so just click on post name, and now this is what's going to show up. It's going to show up as the name of your post. Okay, so whatever page ends up ranking in Google, that's what it's going to show. Okay, it looks a lot more professional, a lot more clean, and I know it sounds silly, but trust me, it makes a big difference. Okay, so go ahead and click on Save Changes, and you're good to go. Okay, so you got your permalink set up. The next thing we want to do is actually add our ping sites. Okay, so underneath this video, there's going to be a long list of sites. Okay, what's going to happen is every time you update your blog and add new content to it, it's going to alert all these sites. Okay, and it's going to increase your chances of getting ranked in Google because all these sites are going to be alerted that you have new content, and you're basically pinging that you have new content. It's going to send more traffic your way. Okay, so that's the next thing we need to do before we get into plugins. So basically what you'll do here is go back to settings, and you're going to click on writing, the subcategory writing. Scroll down to the bottom. It says update services here. Just go ahead and delete this. You're just going to copy all the links at the bottom and just paste them right here into this update services. There's a lot. Okay, so this is something else you'd have to go do one at a time. Very tedious. WordPress sets all this up for you. Another reason we love WordPress. So hit Save Changes. Bam. Okay, you're good now. You've got your ping sites in, you've got your permalinks done. In the next video, I'm going to take you through the actual programming aspect of WordPress, show you how to download all these plugins that are going to make your site dynamic and cool and actually work and not just some static page. So go ahead and set up your ping sites, set up your permalinks, and then we'll see you in the next video.